If you've ever had to run media for a live event, you know that feeling, right? That little jolt of panic right before you hit play? Well, today we're going to look at a really cool, free tool that was made to get rid of that panic for good. It's called VTR-PON 2, and honestly, the story of how it got made is just as amazing as what it does.
Just picture it for a second. You're up there running a presentation, maybe a webinar from home, or even a small local gig. The moment comes to play that crucial video, and your heart just starts hammering in your chest. Is it the right file? Is it going to stutter or freeze? Yeah, we've all been there.
I like to call it the live event scramble. You know, you're frantically digging through a dozen messy folders on your desktop while your audience is just sitting there in that super awkward silence. Or you try to play a clip using another app and it's just clunky and awful. And all the worst feeling. You hit play and it's the completely wrong video. Or maybe you just need that one 10-second quote from a long interview, but there's no easy way to just cue it up. It can feel like total, absolute chaos. But what if there was an answer to all that chaos? Well, there is. It's a piece of software called VTR-PON 2, and it was literally built from the ground up to fix these exact headaches.
And the name itself tells you pretty much everything. It comes from a Japanese broadcasting term, pondashi. So pon is this onomatopoeia, for something just appearing instantly. And dashi just means to output or to show. So the name literally means instant output. It perfectly captures what this thing is all about. One click, immediate playback. No fuss.
So here's the core idea, and it's brilliant. VTR-PON 2 is a dual display system. What that means is you get your own private control screen where you can line everything up, see all your clips, and get ready. Meanwhile, your audience only sees the clean, full-screen video. No more of that frantic clicking and mouse wiggling in front of everybody. It's a simple, super elegant solution, and get this, it's completely free.
All right, so how does it actually work? You might be thinking it's got to be complicated, right? Nope. You're going to be surprised at how straightforward this is. It's all designed to put you in total control of your show with just a couple of easy steps.
It really breaks down to just 3 simple things. First, you build your playlist. You just drag and drop all your videos, your sound files, your images, whatever. Second, you edit your clips. You can set a custom start point and end point for every single file. This is a huge deal. We'll talk more about it in a sec. And third, you go on air. You click play, and your media shows up instantly on that second screen for the audience. That's it. Simple. And when we say all your media, it's not just a few video files. We're talking videos, audio files, still images, and here's the wild part. It can even take a PowerPoint file and play it back, or handle a live feed from a USB webcam. That kind of flexibility, especially in a free tool, is just wow. Okay, this is probably my favorite feature. You know that moment, right? You've got a 5-minute interview, but you only need that one perfect 15-second soundbite. Normally, you'd have to open up a whole video editor, trim it, export it. It's a whole process. Here, you just set your in point and your out point right inside the playlist. It keeps your workflow incredibly fast and lets you make changes right up to the last minute. It's a game changer. So it's simple to use and it's free. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's just a basic little player, because this is where things get really, really cool. This passion project is hiding some seriously professional level features under the hood.
You get features that you'd normally have to pay big bucks for. It has a downstream keyer, or DSK. That's just a fancy TV term for being able to overlay graphics, like a logo, on top of your video. It can actually connect to a professional Blackmagic ATM video switcher and trigger your clips automatically. It even supports fill and key output, which lets you play videos that have real transparency for those slick, pro-looking titles. And if that wasn't enough, you can record your entire live output. This is some serious power.
So you can start to imagine how a little show could come together, right? You could start with a nice title graphic, then with one click, transition seamlessly into your main video presentation. When it's time for a break, you can play some background music from an audio file, and at the very end, just fade everything out smoothly to black. It lets you weave all these different pieces together into one polished show.
But to really truly understand this tool, you need to know the story behind it. And that story starts with the creator's refreshingly, almost brutally honest disclaimer. The creator, Tetsu Suzuki, puts this quote right on the front page. He says, and I'm quoting here,
For events with significant responsibility, I strongly recommend using reliable professional equipment rather than this amateur software with no guarantees. I mean, come on, how amazing is that? He's not trying to sell you something. He's building trust by being completely transparent about what his creation is and what it isn't.
And then, here's the kicker. How did he build this thing with all those pro features? He says, this project was developed with the assistance of OpenAI's ChatGPT. An individual who isn't even a programmer can convey their ideas and a piece of software is created. It's a wonderful world. Think about that. This isn't just software anymore. It's a testament to modern creativity. It's a passion project brought to life by one person who's not a programmer, just using an idea and AI. That is incredible.
And all that context tells us exactly where this tool fits in. It is the absolute perfect solution for those casual but still important events. You know, a personal webinar you're running, a presentation for a school or community group, or any of your own passion projects where buying pro gear would be total overkill, but you still want it to look clean and professional.
And this isn't just some static tool that you download and use all by yourself. No, the creator sees this as a living, breathing project that you can actually be a part of.
So first things first, the cost. It's nothing. Zero. It's totally free to download and use. The creator basically built it because he needed it for himself, and now he's just sharing it with the rest of us.
And this part is so exciting. The project is alive and it's growing. Its future is being driven entirely by feedback from users like you and me. People are asking for a Mac version, for NDI support so it can talk to other video software, for MIDI controller support. They even want to import directly from YouTube URLs. The community is actively shaping what this tool is going to become next.
So when you put it all together, you have a tool that was born from passion, it was powered by AI, it's given away for free, and it's being built by a community. It solves a real frustrating problem with a surprisingly powerful and elegant solution. So really, the only question left is, what will you create with it?